David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one back not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. So Buffalo's offense will get the ball first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. Pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches like they've seen flashes and big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Looking for a man. It's Hurley. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So NC State's offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Punch it out of the air. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He'll keep it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Hurley. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. There he goes. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's a little demoralizing, too, I think, if you're on defense, because it looked like you had him, right? It's 3rd down. Everybody's getting ready for a big sack. They're pinning their ears back, trying to get upfield. You just can't make the play. Quarterback's able to escape. He doesn't get the first down, but he did get nice yardage, so I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th.
The Bulls brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the field goal unit is on the field. And that is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Under fire. Avoids pressure. Release to the back. He's got his man. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the catch. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it first and goal. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Took a shot as he threw. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Hurley. Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback may change this route. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hauls it in. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Daly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass, and giving no space for the offense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it. 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Hurley. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. grab near the marker. It's McMillan. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. On the ground, it's Shelton. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the quick grab. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The give on the counter. Breaks the tackle. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They kick it away on fourth down. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hurley. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man on the right. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Here's the handoff. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. He'll do it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll start this drive firing. Good timing on the quick out. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Daly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And the Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gives it on the option. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To throw, it's Hurley. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. And the Bulls 6 on 3rd and short. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Buffalo! A great catch and run for 6. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone. Success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Off the play fake on first down. Got rid of it just in time. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding.
Intentional grounding off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down because from here it would be a 58-yarder. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's McMillan. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Bulls are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's Hurley. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Touchdown, Buffalo! They move on top here in the 4th.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
He'll start the return inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense is very lucky to keep possession on that one. The run from the shotgun. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. It's a 1-scored game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air, it's Bailey. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Back to pass on 2nd down. Works the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Makes the grab. At the 35, he's loose. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Working that left side now. He's stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.